Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to try and do a little more of a everyday, this is what I would normally wear, this is how I would normally do my makeup, kind of get ready with me. So I did, once again, I already primed my eyelids with the No Problem essence, whatever it's called. It's very tacky, I don't like it for my full face, but I have found that I have really good results when I just use it on my eyelids. So, again, like every other time, eyelids are already primed. And then what I'm going to be using today, what I have been using a lot lately, is this I Love Revolution Hot Dog palette. I've really been doing a lot of the browns and reds. I haven't really used the golds, although I have occasionally, but for the most part, I've kind of been ignoring them and really getting into the other colors. And it doesn't look like I grabbed the brush that I like for my crease, so we're just going to use this. This is the Essence Angled Crease Brush. It's not bad for the job, but there's actually, I have two Essence Smoky Eye brushes that I prefer for the job because they're just so small and tiny that I just like the way that they get into the crease for that little transition shade. So we're going to start with, let me see if I can't find a way to cover this. I'm just going to use an envelope that's sitting nearby. I think today, I do try and change it up. I think today we're going to go in with Link. I don't know if you can see, but that hasn't been touched. So we're going to change that today and see what we can do with this color. That's my favorite part of getting these new eyeshadow palettes, is really just trying to play with every single color. And I went to Ulta yesterday looking for the new Morphe palette, the Icy Fantasy or whatever it is, the pastel one. They're not really my colors, but I do love Morphe, and I have been surprised in the past thinking something would be not for me and really enjoying it. So I wanted to give it a try. Wanted to get a review up. They didn't have it. I don't know if that Ulta doesn't sell it or if they were just sold out of it. And then I had a lot of trouble not buying the Avocado Makeup Revolution palette, but I doubt y'all just want to see me do Makeup Revolution all the live long day. Wow, that side is very messy. It's a good thing I do my eyes first. I obviously cannot walk and chew gum at the same time. So it's a good thing we're going to use our foundation to get that cleaned up, because she's a hot mess right now. That's not look. But as always, if y'all know something that you do want to see from me, be it the new Morphe palette, the Avocado palette from Makeup Revolution, whatever the case may be, always feel free to let me know. Now I'm going in with this color Grilled. I really like this on the outer corner. It just gives it that dimension and a slightly smoky look that I really enjoy. And it's so, I mean, you can see it's so pigmented. It goes on so nicely. And it's going to blend so beautifully into whatever I put on top of it. I don't know yet. I didn't actually start this video with a plan, other than the fact that I would show kind of how I do my makeup for work, how I get ready for my work day. I am going to be attempting to get the last of my foundation out of this little bottle, but I might not be wearing the most foundation. I don't always wear foundation when I go to work. I will do the rest of my full face, but I kind of like to let my skin breathe sometimes. I don't feel like foundation's the most important step. I feel like, you know, I just have to let my skin breathe sometimes, guys. I gotta let the pores do their own thing. I said I was going to do a gold, but now I'm looking at Relish, and I think that's another one I haven't used. And I think with the link and the grilled, Relish is going to be really pretty. It's kind of gold, but it's kind of silver as well. It's kind of, I don't know how well it's reading, but it's kind of a, I don't know. It's not a gold gold. It's not like the other ones are. So we're going to see. Yeah, well, it on the eyelid, it's definitely gold. Yeah. Definitely gold. That's really pretty though. That's really pretty. Not, like I said, going anywhere special or anything else, but I do still enjoy doing my makeup for work. It's part of my, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of meditative for me. Putting together the look. Also, I won't be doing eyeliner because eyeliner is another thing that I just don't always do. I maybe do it 3 days out of the week for work. And I've been told how much better my makeup looks with eyeliner. But it's just, it's a step that takes a hot minute. This is the Thrive Cosmetics that we got on one of the Ipsies. I've just been kind of trying to rotate which of my mascaras I'm using because I just find myself with so many right now, especially so many of these little trial size tubes. So I've really been trying to see which ones are worth using and which ones aren't. And you know, honestly, other than the fact that they smudge at the bottom, which I've mentioned before is a Florida thing, other than the fact that they smudge at the bottom, I really don't have any complaints for any of them. Except for the fact that, you know, operator error, like getting mascara all over the side of your face. And this one dries down very quickly, so it wasn't the easiest thing to get off. I would just like one of them to say that it makes your eyelashes thicker and have it actually make your eyelashes thicker. I have naturally very long eyelashes, which is why I don't typically bother with things like falsies. But I do have not the thickest eyelashes, so I would like a mascara that could give me a little false depth. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything more out of this. I don't know if it's going to happen. I've honestly used the heck out of this. That's what I like about the IT Cosmetics though. You really, first off you get the squeeze tube, so you really feel like you can get everything out of it. But then also, it's not a very thick formula. So you can really feel like you get everything out of the tube. I did not think I'd be able to get a full face's worth out of that, but there we have it. Just kind of clean it up on the sides. I do kind of put foundation over my eyebrows because it doesn't matter. I'm going to do them anyways, and that way I can just kind of clean up that eyeshadow. Have it looking better. This isn't my favorite brush for this, but there was one from the same company and it was very similar, but it was a little bigger, and this is an Emax design. It was a little bit bigger And the other day I went to go do my makeup for work, and it just started shedding bristles everywhere. And so I started seeing if it was just a couple bristles or if it was really just done. And as I gave it a little tug, they all started coming out. It was done. She has served her purpose though. It was very, very, very good brush to me while it lasted. So now, I'm just going to get my use out of this one. Which this one isn't bad. It's pretty much the exact same brush. The other one, like I said, was just a little bit thicker. And because I reached for it more often, it was just a little bit more contoured and worn to the way I do my face. So, and then I am still using the Sayate London Marbled Light Halo blush that we got in BoxyCharm. I really have enjoyed this because, like I said, when I got it, it's not the most pigmented, so I don't really have too much of a problem of it being too much, of it being way too dark. I can kind of get in there, build it up, and do the doggone thing. And then still trying to get the last little bit out of this NYX one. It's kind of, I feel like in some ways the formula is starting to go funny. Like I said, it was like $5.25 at sale at Ulta when I got it. So I mean, I definitely feel like I've got my money's worth. That was another thing I wanted to pick up. I wanted to get the new Chilling Adventures of Sabrina NYX thing. I do watch that on Netflix. And I really wanted to review that, but they were also out of it. So let me know which y'all would prefer to have me review, and I will try my best to track them down. Do you want to see the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina palette, the NYX? Because they've got the palette, they've got lippies, you know, I can buy a little bit of everything. Or do you want to see the new Morphe? I forget what it's called. Icy Fairy. The new Morphe. Which would you rather see? Again, I'm going to go in with the same color that I've been using over and over and over again since I got it. You know, I love that I got that mystery box, and I absolutely love the Mini Jawbreaker palette, and I absolutely love the Cherry Wet, and I really was so glad that I bought that Jeffree Star mystery box. But the best part of it for me was when I ordered separately the Leo, because I'm telling you guys, I love this color. This is my go-to color. I wear it probably on a week where I do my makeup 7 days a week. I wear this color 4 or 5 days of the week. It is my go-to. I've gotten compliments on it being really great with my skin tone. I don't know why this color looks so off. It's got to be the lighting in here because this is the correct color for me. But I really, really just, I love this Jeffree Star Leo. Like, it really makes me want to go back and buy Androgyny and Gemini. I do have the pink and reds bundle, which I love, but sadly, very, very, very sadly, I have somehow misplaced Wifey, which was the color out of them that I was using a lot. So, I'm going to go finish getting dressed for work. This is it. This is the look. This is how she goes to work. Some of you probably have already seen me at work, so you already know that this is an accurate representation. So, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought, what kind of looks you like going to work with, which palette you'd like to see me review, if either of them. Make your own suggestion if you have one. You know I'm always open to hearing what y'all have to say. And with that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.